This is going to be my monthly favorites. This is going to be for the month of January 2015. Now, I think I only have about 11 or 12, maybe 13. I can't remember exactly, but there's only a few here. It's not going to be very long, hopefully, and I'll just get right into it. So this first item, this is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion. This is in the number 2. So they have 1, 2, and 3 depending on how dry your skin is or how oily your skin is. If you have not tried a toner, or if you haven't used any kind of toner, it doesn't have to be from Clinique, but definitely look into one, research it a little bit, because toners actually restore the pH balance of your skin, which is incredibly important, especially if you have acne-prone skin. Next up, I had run out of this, and then I think I repurchased it during my birthday. I think it was part of my birthday haul last year. Anyway, this is the It's a 10 Miracle Blow Dry Volumizer. When your hair is damp, you just spritz this into the root area. You can spritz it all the way through to the ends, but I just use it in the roots area. And then I flip my head upside down and use a round brush and comb my hair, blow dry my hair. So it definitely gives the volume at the roots, but it doesn't make the rest of my hair, you know, have a weird texturized feeling. So love this stuff. It smells delicious and it definitely works. This is the only volumizing product that I have found that I can actually tell a visible difference from it. So this stuff is freaking awesome. It's a little expensive, so definitely if you have your 20% off Ulta coupons, you can use it on this product here and it'll knock off a couple bucks. So that stuff is fabulous. And then this came out of an Ipsy bag, and I didn't think that it was going to be very good just because I'd never heard of the brand before. But this has turned out to be one of my absolute favorite mascaras ever. This is the Elizabeth Mott It's So Big mascara. And I don't know, it almost feels like this is a gel formula. It's got like little strings at the tip of the brush when it comes out of the... I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. See those strings? It's the weirdest thing ever. So I'm not sure if this is like a fiber mascara or if it's just a gel formula, but if I can find this after I go through like 15 mascaras of mine, I'm definitely going to purchase this in the full size. I was cleaning out my purse and I came across this perfume that I hadn't had around for a very long time. This is the Guess perfume for women. I love the scent of this. It's not sweet like I typically like. It's kind of a mixture between, it's not like a candy sweet is what I mean. It's definitely, it's like a mixture of a crisp scent, but it's a little citrusy, but it's also sweet at the same time. It's good. It's lovely. I think I even found this at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or something. I'm about halfway finished up with this, which makes me kind of sad, but I know that I can always repurchase it again in the future, so it's not that big of a deal. This is the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadow in Soiree. And so it is just this really beautiful pinkish, purpley tones, kind of sparkly, mousse whipped cream eyeshadow product. That is a description if I've ever heard it. So that's what the inside of this looks like. It's got the strangest texture ever. This has insane amounts of sparkle and glitter and sheen. It's gorgeous. It's $3. You can find it at Walmart's, Target's, anywhere that carries e.l.f. products, but I mean, you can also purchase it online at the e.l.f. Cosmetics. I think it's like eyeslipsface.com or something. That is it right there. All I do is I just use my finger, I dab a little bit on, and then I just dab it over dry eyeshadows, and it looks gorgeous. I love this stuff. Another item from e.l.f. is the e.l.f. Crease Brush, and I actually won this in a giveaway, and that's awesome because I'm on a no buy, and this was definitely an amazing surprise. So this, I will link her channel down below. I believe her name is Victoria Joyce. I believe that's her full name. This thing is freaking awesome for getting just right into your crease. Just having a perfect and precise application right in there with some shadows and blending it out. It's fantastic. I love the length of it. It's very, I mean, it's not too light. It definitely has the right weight to get in there and just gently buff the eyeshadow in. So love this thing too. Obviously I love it. I love everything here. They're my favorites for this month. And next up I have another Clinique item. This is the Clinique Super Defense Age Defense Eye Cream Broad Spectrum SPF 20 Eye Cream. That's a mouthful. So the cool thing about this, I'm not sure if it's because of the SPF in here or what, but this definitely brightens under the eyes. It's definitely a visible change. You can see a difference in the skin underneath your eyes where you've rubbed this product in, and like the rest of the skin on your face. This stuff is pretty cool. I really like this, and I'm considering purchasing the full size after I go through this little mini sample here. Moving on to a lipstick. This is the MAC Sheen Supreme in Peach Blossom. Now, with the cream sheen formula from MAC, it is a little bit sheer. I do have it on the lips today, but it is just a beautiful color. If you wear green or if you wear a peachy pink blush, this looks phenomenal on your lips. I love it. I've fallen back in love with it. So that is it swatched right there. It definitely has a pretty high shine to it, and it feels very moisturizing. I love the cream sheen. I love the cream sheen lipsticks from MAC. Moving on to another skincare product. This is the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. This is a peel-off mask. This thing is awesome for a couple of different reasons. Now, if you've ever used the Biore nose strips, or like, I think they even have strips that go all over your face, like some for your chin or your forehead, or I think cheeks, you can actually use this mask as a spot treatment. So you can just put it all over your nose like you would a Biore strip, or just right in a section on your forehead where you needed it, or just a couple spots on your cheek. And this stuff is jet black. When you peel it off your face, it definitely, you know how the stuff sticks out of the Biore strip? That's what happens with this too. Now, a trick that I've learned with this the hard way is when you are putting this down, it says to put a thin layer all over your face, a thin, even layer. Don't do that. Put a thick layer so it's opaque, because the thicker the layer, the longer it might take to dry, but it will not hurt peeling it off. If you put too thin of a layer on, it hurts so bad trying to peel that mask off. Take my word for it. Try a little test patch on like your chin or something down here. But this stuff is awesome. It definitely clears out my pores, gets any gunk out that I have hanging out there, and if my skin's feeling a little bit dull, it brightens it right up. So love this stuff. And then onto my final item or items. I've been loving using up some of my little perfume samples. Here's 3 of the, what is this, Philosophy Love Sweat perfume, and these are pretty big vials, right? So what I did, I went to Sally's and there was a 2-pack. This is what the front of it looks like. A 2-pack of these little mini sprayers, and I just took it apart, unscrewed this cap part off, and poured all 3 of these little vials into this, because I do have a lot of these duplicate vials of perfumes, and they're just sitting there not being used, because I do not like it when they're not a sprayer and they're just the kind that you pop off and then you have to dot onto your skin. I've just been pouring them into something like this, or my husband, I swear, my husband is such a thoughtful person. He found this not too long ago. He gave it to me for Christmas, but he found this, and this is, check this out. So you take this apart, and then you take out this inside is a perfume container, but you can take this off and pour in whatever perfume you want poured in here. So you can either take it with you when you're traveling, or you can have a little bit of your favorite perfume in your purse instead of taking the big bottle with you so you don't lose it, you know, and this just pops right in here. I think this is from Victoria's Secret from a long time ago. I think he found this at an antique shop or something, but it is beautiful. It's extremely heavy. I love the crap out of it. I filled it up with the Ralph Lauren 2 perfume, I think it is, so can't get enough of this. Anyway, that is it for my product favorites, but I do have one YouTuber that I wanted to mention, and this is Anne Hatfield. I'll go ahead and leave her in the description box down there, but she is a Avon representative. She sells Avon products, and she comes on to YouTube and films the Avon campaign. So if you're ever interested in that, or if you were interested in purchasing something from Avon and you didn't know a representative locally, she's awesome. One of my absolute favorite videos that she's done recently was where she compared the Laura Mercier caviar sticks to the Avon, what are they called exactly? Avon Extra Lasting Eyeshadow Pencils. They look identical, like the packaging on them is pretty much the exact same thing, only different colors. And some of the shades are spot on dupes for Laura Mercier caviar sticks. I was shocked because right now those Avon pencils, the shadow pencils, are on clearance for $2.99. I'm not still sure if they're on clearance, but I'm sure you could find them for that cheap. But she also does Ipsy unboxings or unbaggings, and she's part of the Project Pan community. Go ahead and check her out if you're not already subscribed. I love her to death. So anyway, that is it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.